Thank you for joining me. I want to welcome you back to the channel, Louis Reacts TV. And tonight we got a good one, some conspiracy theories. I'm not a conspiracy theorist myself. I don't know about you. Some of them are intriguing. Some probably do hold some weight. But it's for you to do your research. Don't believe everything you see on these videos. First, before we do start, I do want to ask you to subscribe. Turn your notification bells, that way you don't miss another video when we drop. And let's get into it.
The truth in plain sight.
Oh man, what are they doing to him?
Looks like some sort of sacrifice.
We gotta get in somehow.
Jackpot, bro. Attention, please! With the mask of silence secured, we may begin the ritual. Brotherhood, loyalty, discipline, these are not things you learn, these are things you are. Most people are like so much sludge in the gutters, filling space until they're expunged. But we are like the sunrise, cascading over the pines.
Like...
What?
This has to be an alien. And of course he's flying.
I don't know. He's running around.
What does that look like, y'all?
The firmament comes out the water, just like in the Bible. This is Shazam 2, by the way. This came out in 2023. They're exposing the firmament in this movie. That is the firmament being risen from the water. The firmament is made of water. You guys go check this out, by the way. That is Shazam flying after the three sisters that are from the God realm. Their realm was sealed off. But Shazam unsealed their realm when he broke that stick, and they are sealing the city in a dome-like prison. They tell him he cannot escape. They tell him he's stuck there. As you can see, the firmament reflects anything, just like the firmament in real life. They're exposing the truth in this movie. You guys need to wake up.
I'm sorry, just
Putting it
see
right in front of
yourself. No, all we're done, stick together.
And that's
Right,
weird.
Because you
It gets
cannot
better.
be. Let's see how you like being sealed off in a dying world. No.
They even,
Yeah.
the words they even
Right.
say is just throwing the truth right at you, right in your face. See that?
From City
Firm.
Line Avenue in the north to the western shore of the Schuylkill River to Cobb's Creek. The
Dome-like prison.
area appears to be the shape of a dome, with no one allowed into the city or out. With some suggesting
Now
a
that the truth is in your
strange
face,
magical element
let's
may
wake
be
up,
the
people.
doing or undoing
Let's wake up.
of the Philadelphia Fiascos.
That by the year 2025, not only America, but the entire planet will be under the protection and the dominion of this power alliance. The gains have been substantial, both for ourselves and for you, the human power elite. You have given us entree to the resources we need in our ongoing quest for multidimensional expansion. And in return, the per capita income of each of you here tonight has grown, in this year alone, by an average 39%. And I have just received word that our forces have won a major victory. The underground terrorist network has been destroyed here on the West Coast. We are off crisis alert. the situation is normal again.
How you doing, boys? California.
So if you've never seen that movie, the last clip, that was called, it's a movie called They Live, with Roddy Piper. I can't remember the black man's name, but it's a good movie. It's basically about putting on those glasses and seeing and not being able to unsee. You know what I mean? You know, the elites, things like that, those that are not from here, things like that. But check it out, it's called They Live. I remember watching it when there was VHSs. So early 90s, so check it out. It's a good watch.
Just faced some of the most destructive wildfires in recent history, the Palisades and Eaton fires. But here's the thing. Why did almost none of the fire hydrants work? Is there something more going on? Thousands of homes destroyed, lives lost, and critical infrastructure wiped out. But reports from residents and firefighters claim fire hydrants were bone dry across multiple neighborhoods. How does that happen in one of the most developed states in the U.S.? Some believe this wasn't just a natural disaster. Was the water supply intentionally shut off? Could it be tied to California's ongoing water crisis or something more sinister? A cover-up to push residents out, clear land for new development projects, or even test emergency responses for future crises. Officials blame infrastructure failures, but that doesn't explain why it happened in multiple areas at once. Coincidence or coordinated negligence? What do you think? Is this just poor planning, or is there more to the story? Drop your thoughts below, because the truth might be burning just beneath the surface. If you like content like this, make sure to drop a follow.
Secretly, every single emoji, fam, is actually a demonic sigil to summon a demon. Check this out.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah. So, every single emoji.
Like even a laughing emoji?
Every single emoji. Look at this.
Whoa.
So, you see that? The X is on the eyes. You see this?
Oh, it like recreated, but this is his actual
Yeah.
thing.
Now check this out. Boom. Remember the smoke one? Yeah, yo, it's not even like by accident, because this shit could feel like an accident, but look, you're telling me that's an accident?
Oh,
you're telling me this is an accident?
No, that one.
The crying emoji with the tears and it makes the exact sigil? Come on, stop playing. That's real. Look at this one with the teeth. Yo, it's not a game.
Yo,
this shit is real.
So like the original 72, he was already drawn out.
It's all the same, fam. Look, with the eyes, the glasses, with the teeth. Look, you see the two? The teeth. Yeah, fam, this is not a game, bro. Yo, red alert. Yeah, yo, that has red alert. Why are we allowing this? The zipper? Down to the zipper fucking emoji, bro. That's wild.
Oh my gosh, bro.
So this whole...
When I left Fox.
Quick question, how many of you guys using emoji today? I think I did.
I went to MGM for one picture. Thank goodness, only one. And when I got there with my mother, we were separated. She went into the office of Louis B. Mayer, and I went into the office of Arthur Freed. And he was going to talk to me about a movie he wanted to put me in. I'm 12 years old, you know. And I thought he was a producer, but instead he was an exhibitor. And I'd never seen anyone naked before, except myself. So I had no clue about what was happening. And so it struck me so funny, I laughed at him, and I laughed uproariously. I had tears, you know, and he got infuriated. And he said, out, 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 go.
Did you tell your mother?
Well, I was very quiet. I went down and met her in the lobby of the administration building. She came out very quietly from Louis B. Mayer's office, and we walked hand in hand silently to the car, which was unusual. We got in the car, driving home. I said, Mom, you won't believe what happened to me. And I told her what happened, and she got kind of quiet. She said, well, you don't know what happened to me. And Louis B. Mayer wasn't as bad as Freed was to me. But he came on to my mother. And so we both decided that we didn't like MGM much. It was, you know, it was better at Fox.
Wait, so that was Shirley Temple, I think it said? So she was 12? Wait, whoa. Okay, I'm trying to wrap my head around it. So she was 12, going to go do audition for a movie, and the dude, grown man, was in there butt naked already? Yo, that's wild. But you know what's crazy? A lot of parents they want their kids to go into this. I don't think 95% of the time, I don't think it's the kids that want to do that. As far as, I mean, like going into like Hollywood or acting, I don't think it's the kids that want to do that. I think sometimes it's the parents living vicariously through the children, and to me, that's kind of scandalous. You know, I don't think that's cool. But yeah, you put your kids in that in a position to where they're messed up for life. And we see the story one too many times, if not all the time. Just saying. That was obvious.
This former child star exposes the truth about Disney and Hollywood.
Dark world we're in, I've noticed a pattern in what is being represented. People think that this stuff is just a game. There is a reason why you see people dressed up as Satan. Not just, you know, like Satan slipping himself in a little bit. No, full on visuals of Satan, people dressed as Satan, you know, dressed as a demon, got upside down crosses all on their clothes or pentagrams on their clothes. And people are just like, oh, that's funny. It's, you know, we're making fun. No, there's a reason why the entertainment industry is doing that, y'all. They know good and doggone well that God exists. They also know that Satan exists. They're just counting on the fact that y'all don't know that. But either way, the things that you take in, that they're feeding you, those things affect you. Whether you realize it in the moment or not, they affect you. That's why they do it. Entertainment industry, it's about influence. I'm not going to sacrifice the honesty in order to be politically.
By the way, this video is scripted and for entertainment purposes only. Stay weird.
I'm the most feared man in Hollywood. They don't like me in Hollywood. Why do they not like you? I don't wear dresses. I don't do that gay stuff on TV. They had to get some other black person to do that stuff. I'm talking, that's gunning. But they all confess they love the Lord. But you cannot compromise yourself if you love the Lord. So I play tough guys, but young kids want to be soldiers. Young kids don't want to follow a guy that wear a dress. You know what I'm talking about.
This generation nowadays, man, all they do is follow these dudes in dresses. It's wild. Crazy. Like, I got a son, look. Yo, they out here wearing purses. What they got in there? They compact and what else? Fingernail polish, because they rocking that stuff too. It's crazy. It's the evil world we live in, y'all. It's the evil world.
Mom?
I know who I am.
Hi. We're buying the house next door, and we were wondering if we could just take a look around. Oh, sure.
Hey, Joey, what would you do if someone that you slept with told you that she was pregnant?
Who called here? She sound blonde? Did she have an accent? I gotta make a call. Should have never walked into that sunglass hut.
Sì, Italia.
Consiglio di fare gli auguri di compleanno a Carly ora, altrimenti ti spezzo le gambe. When did you learn? My mom likes Italian dudes. Of course.
A Napoli, huh?
I never watched Friends, so I don't know.
Dark and demonic energy that this industry was built on. And people manipulate young women, they manipulate kids, and at the end of the day, it's all for the dollar and all to feed their ego. So I've seen some shit where you're like, that's just not right. Like, that person shouldn't be talking to that person. That person shouldn't be in the room with that person alone. When you're in this position to change people's lives, and you hold the keys to what they consider success, you see a different aspect of the person. People will do anything to achieve their goals, and then people will manipulate and misuse that energy energy to get what they want.
Why have we ever looked up to people in Hollywood? I revisit my own mindset growing up and all of the glamour of Hollywood, the glossy pages of Vogue, and thinking, oh my God, I would love to have their lives. And then you realize these people are rejects. These people are disgusting. They engage in debauchery. They have no self-control over their libido. They are all, in some manner, a prostitute in my view, because they're prostituting themselves so they can get in the room with the right directors, the right music executives. They're willing to do anything for fame. And when it comes to that, at that moment, you really are doing a deal with the devil, which is why, as we've shown on past episodes, there have been so many artists that have stepped forward and have written in their music that they did a deal with the devil, that they essentially traded in their soul so that they could have fame.
And that's crazy. That's what I like with Shirley Temple. Like, the mom was willing to, well, I mean, she went through it too, but like, the mom was willing to sacrifice her 12-year-old daughter, knowing that this is what goes on. You know what I mean? Like, why would you want to put your child in that position? And then why would you want to put yourself in that position? You know what I mean? Like she said, like, these people, like, they're prostitutes. They prostitute themselves to get in front of that director or that producer, or, you know what I mean, to get that role. Like, man. And then you figure, like, the stories we hear, like, how much of that is true? I bet you a good 98, 99% of it's true. Man, that's why I tell my kids, go become a scientist or something like that. You don't need to become no singer, no rapper, no movie star, none of that. Go be a scientist, be an artist, go draw something, you know what I'm saying? Go do something different than that.
All right. So I'm watching a show called Inside Job. You feel me? This show be exposing things that is so surface level, but a lot of people still don't see. They're still not putting the clues together because they want to hold on to attachments of this world. They want to hold on to the celebrities, the idols. They don't want to think for themselves, or sometimes, you know, they just get butthurt that it's the reality. But here you go.
The Juggalos for some reason.
So it's like, that's not even like half the members, bro. That's only a few, but you know, these, like, you know, the main ones right here, you know, Beyonce, Jay-Z. A lot of people don't know Oprah's involved because how Oprah always seems like she's happy and gives a fuck and say, you get a car, you get a car. You know, just because she's a black woman, she's a billionaire, that don't mean nothing. You know, yes, I know everyone loves Beyonce because of great music, but how many times has Beyonce done some weird shit? Like, remember that damn football game where she threw up the damn pyramid when it's the 49ers against the Ravens and all the lights came out? She threw that damn pyramid. You know, she could act like she's an activist. She could act like she's pro-black. That don't mean nothing. All these celebrities do that shit. Jay-Z, come on, how many times he done thrown a damn triangle? You can even see him at the damn Mason meetings. And then he has a song with Kanye called Otis, Only the Illuminati Survive. That was that song. And then his music video to Niggas in Paris, he was showing some shit. And then also Kanye, y'all thinking Kanye is with y'all just because he's exposing the Jews that run the industry? That's old surface level shit. But half y'all don't know about that shit because y'all too busy praising these celebrities. Kanye is just acting like a puppet, acting like he's trying to wake people up and, you know, get away from them. But no, he's already been signed a deal and sold his soul to the devil. What the fuck? You think you're gonna escape out of that? He's just acting like he's gonna be on your side by leaking old information that don't even matter anymore. The Illuminati just toys with y'all because they already revealed everything that they're supposed to reveal, but y'all just still don't put it together yet. Y'all just still too busy having your heads up your asses praising these bitches. For real.
Number two. Well, we're going to send you a letter and answer it within a 24-hour period, and we'll tell you what we can give you. What you mean a letter, man? Just tell me right here. No. Go home. We're going to send you a letter. And that letter, they're going to explain but it's going to be coded like what they want him to do if he's willing to do this. You see, it's like nursery rhymes. And you're like, what? If I do what? Well, I don't understand the letter. Give us your mama, and we'll put you in the $20 million club. Man, you crazy. And if you weak, you ain't got the Lord on your side, you sitting at home in that dark room, you tired of eating Roman noodles, you ain't got no running water, electricity out, you buy a candle going, all right, man. She worked, downtown. She get off at 6. What I supposed to do? Set it up, have her at home. You catch a plane, go somewhere for a couple of days, and we'll send you a text. All right. A week later, they give them a text. They won't say that she's dead. They'll be like, the party was great. Thanks for showing up. Because it's like coded. They ain't going to just come out and say they killed her, right? He heard on the news she dead. He break down. He goes to the bank account. He got $20 million in his bank account. He slowly forget his mama. Ask Kanye West.
President Kennedy was...
Again. Yo, that is... I wonder how many times that story happened. Like, just to think, you willing to stoop that low. You willing to stoop that low to sacrifice your mom, your dad, like your siblings, your children? Man, that is wild, man. There's no way. It's no way I dare think about doing something like that. I mean, I got some family members that get on my nerves, but I'm not about to go sacrifice them. That's wild, y'all. That's wild.
Because he was going to release information on this. It's a burned document that was found, I want to say, like 6 or 7 years ago. And it talked about buildings being on the dark side of the moon. He was in the Navy. He had a top security clearance. He was going to be handling video and film that came back from combat missions. And he goes, he got brought into a room one day. He said, the guy said, stay here, wait right here, I'll be right back. And he goes, so I'm standing in this dark room where they're developing film. And the guy says, hey, man, you want to see something really cool? Come over here. So he's like, oh, okay. So he goes, I go over there and check it out. And he starts showing me buildings on the dark side of the moon. And he said to me, these aren't ours. 40 different creatures that were coming here, 40 different aliens or 40 different terrestrials, ETs that were coming here. One of the former prime ministers of England said the U.S. has been dealing with a group called the Tall Whites for like the last 15 or 20 years. The Tall Whites were a group of very Nordic-looking extraterrestrials, very tall, light hair, just very, very big. There was some talk that in the early 30s that there was a guy, his name was Thor, and he was a tall white, and he was working within the Senate and Congress. So, UFOs were as real as planes that fly over your house. I mean, he said, there's no denying it, they're there. We know they're there.
Watch very carefully, because no one can explain what happened to Cardi B.
Yes, be involved. Y'all want to be involved so bad, but nobody asked me about them gift. What's good?
Look at the other host.
Because I'm going to be honest with you. Take the gift cards.
Now notice how he claps 3 times and then it's as if nothing ever happened.
Take the gift cards, take the gift cards, take the gift cards.
Yeah, because they might put, what's that thing that was going around in the...
The internet had a lot of questions to ask when this clip was first released.
He didn't move, blink or nothing.
Notice how the presenter suddenly changes when she says...
That boy Jalen Rose was stuck, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's like they say in Catholic schools, leave room for the Holy Ghost. Anyway,
Who's this, Al Roker?
Memories today, actually. It's a big day in music history.
The king of rock and roll, and as Mark Cohn says in his great song, Walking in Memphis, there's a pretty little thing waiting for the...
As you can see, not everything is as it seems. But here is the big question. What do you think is the reason for all of these celebrities freezing on live TV? I don't have an answer, and that's why I'm asking you.
The truth about giants been in our face the whole time, bro. Petrified. Like, look at that. I'm telling y'all, yo, this was a couple right before they died. They perished. Something...
Hey, I want to ask you a question. How do you guys feel about, like, what do you guys feel about, like, seeing, like, the petrified rocks or so-called petrified rocks? Like, do you think that those are humans, animals, things like that, because who in the world had that much time to give these rocks that much detail? It's not like it's Mount Rushmore. These look like they weren't made that way. It looked like they were, I mean, they weren't humanly made that way. They were just like made that way. If you know what I mean. Like, what do you think? Like what do you think about that? Let me know in the comments if you believe that. If you think these things are actual people, actual animals, or somebody just out of the blue just said, I'm gonna go over here to this island and make a big turtle, or I'm gonna make a human laying down, or whatever the case may be. Let me know in the comments what you think.
What happened, yo, that made everybody turn to stone like on some Medusa shit? I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, look at that. Look at that mitt. Creepy. Look, if you turn the phone sideways, you could just see the face of the mountain right there. Crazy. Petrified big ass elephant. Look at that shit. Now you telling me they not telling me that's a grandpop that was sitting before you, you mean? Bro, this is a female's body. Y'all see that? Look at the foot.
That's crazy.
Shit!
Freemasons use this symbol. This is going to blow your mind. Black and white squares and a number 11 with 2 pillars. Black adds up to 11, white adds up to 11.
So my wife just grabbed one of his books. Not the guy at the top, but the guy that's talking at the bottom. She just grabbed one of his books. I think it's the Book of Wisdom, I think it, or something like that. I've yet to read it, but my wife's been in. She grabbed 2 of his books, I think it is. But my wife's been in both of them, so I'm gonna let you guys know, you know what I'm saying, what they're about. I'll probably do a little video on them, you know what I'm saying, and go through them with you guys and just flip through them and see what they got and talk about some things. If y'all want to see that, go ahead and let me know and drop it in the comments, and I'll try to do that for y'all.
This is 1111. Black represents matter, white represents spirit. That's why the Holy Spirit is a white dove. Physical plane, matter, astral plane, spirit. This represents spirit and matter intertwined, which is the physical world. The astral is the screen in your mind that allows you to imagine things. This is completely metaphysical. As above, so below. What happens in the astral happens in the physical. You manipulate these higher planes of consciousness and you manipulate the physical plane. Now this is how magic works. Using your astral body, your imagination and emotions to create a physical reality. Everything you see in physical began in astral and mental. Checkered floor represents spirit and matter intertwined. The pillars represent as above, so below. What happens in spirit, in astral, happens in physical. You've also probably seen this. A compass for the circle, a square for the square. Circle is eternal, square is limited. Spirit and matter, mind over matter, spirit over matter.
Well, I need a dog to tell me my history. Rockefeller. Y'all heard of Frank and Jesse James? They legends, man. Y'all weren't even born at the time. So when the government came in and killed Jesse, Frank changed his name to Rockefeller and moved east. One of the richest families in the world, respected by everybody, because everybody just as thugs and dogs like they are. I tell people, especially church folk, like my mama, you think you're going to heaven? No, you're going to see Hitler right next to you. You'll probably see me. Huh? As clean as I am, every time I get on a plane and go anywhere in the world, Budapest, round trip, $42,000, first class, round trip. 12% of that is taxes. They take my 12%, and the military get a piece of it to make bombs and guns to kill kids and women. I'm just as dirty as they are. The difference is now, my head is the fact, I know I ain't nothing but a piece of shit. Y'all don't know that. Your wife going by a gallon of milk. The tax she pays spends money for bombs and guns. So when I get there, I'll be waving at y'all. Say, that's your wife? Well, y'all deserve to be here. Meet my mother. Oh, Christian Lucille. You know.
Comics and show business don't know what this is. Right? Yeah. What is it? Come on, Jimmy. Seriously, the time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it, and it is the all-mocking tongue.
And you know what's crazy? You hear the crowd just laughing like they're oblivious or blind to the fact. Oh, but he's a comedian. He's just making jokes. Yeah, he's making jokes, but he's putting something out there. You got to read between the lines.
The best part about being famous, you know, I guess when people like you, it just gives you good self-esteem when people appreciate your music. You know, oh, well, you hear that? That means things are starting. Huh?
Why won't get the Million Bear March?
How what?
Why not?
Okay.
Why isn't it power to like the first black American actors?
Huh?
You are now the #1 man. You know that.
Oh, well, you know, I'm just working hard. I'm just working hard.
But you've had an amazing start. You are the star right now. What's that feel like?
Oh, well, you know, the Men in Black was huge, and people really enjoyed it, and I had the music with it. You know, it just feels good to have everything come together like that.
Creepiest conspiracy theories.
The current year is actually 1724, not 2021. Roman Empire, Otto III liked the idea of ruling during the year 1000, even though that wasn't the date when he was in power. Did he forge documents that changed the year? Were the early Middle Ages totally made up? What is your thoughts?
There's a theory that the world that we live on, like Earth, is a prison planet for humans, and that there are higher, either extraterrestrial, interdimensional entities or beings that are using us. And like, you know how we harvest like honeybees for their honey? Yeah. They're harvesting us for our souls, and that's why wars, inflation, recession, depression, all these things around us happen. So think about it like this, right? So what are the 5 emotions? Anger, joy, sadness, fear, disgust, and anger. 4 out of those 5 are negative things. Oh, what they say is that there's something that's harvesting us and manipulating the world around us to put negative media, negative things out there so we can just feel these emotions. And then when we die, you know, when you see that light at the end of the tunnel, supposedly it's like you go right back into the cycle. Like reincarnation, you just do the cycle right over again. Prisoner's game? Imagine all the media in the world, they give us all the negative, just brings
He's spitting facts.
Everybody's all negative, everybody's all stressed out, everybody's all depressed, and just because it's like a farm, man.
No people built the pyramids.
That shit's
no
facts,
people?
man. That's facts.
Who built them? No people built the pyramids. And if you look around the world, you see certain telltale things that let you know that advanced machinery was in usage. This whole thing where slaves are stronger people is a fallacy. We like to believe that slaves are stronger. Slaves are weaker because they don't eat the right food and they live a terrible life. We've been led to believe that this is how much they worshipped their dead bodies. But the evidence doesn't show any of that. Like when you see inside, when they have those intricate carvings and paintings and stuff in gold and stuff, you have to remember this is in a windowless room, folks. There's no candle soot. There's no, it's clearly a power plant and built specifically for that location on this planet.
TikTok, please do not ban me for this. Can we expose the real reason why dinosaurs are not here today? I'm not taking any chances. So they said white dinosaurs are extinct because an asteroid hit the Earth. Well, my theory is that they were killed by the aliens. I mean, just hear me out. So these asteroids just hit directly all over the planet, killing all of the dinosaurs. It gotta be something else for me. You're telling me these asteroids hit all of the dinosaurs and they all just went extinct? Well, I say them asteroids were actually missiles. I know you're probably like, why would aliens come kill the dinosaurs? And I could only think of human evolution. Now, in ancient Sumerian text, there is this group of deities called Anunnaki. It is said that they created humans, engineering our DNA and having advanced technology. You know, UFOs, all of that. It's gonna be hard to keep the humans alive while dinosaurs are surrounding the earth. And I'm not just making this up, they have put these theories in movies. Prometheus and a Marvel one called The Eternals. Now, in the Marvel movie, they were supposed to upgrade humanity's consciousness to a very high vibration and destroy the planet. Same thing in Prometheus. Now, there has been talk about dinosaurs being on the center of the earth also. You know, Hollow Earth theory, where China found an underground forest. If you've ever watched the movie Journey to the Center of the Earth, they went there and they saw dinosaurs. Now, if you don't believe me, it's fine. But the government has told us that they spotted UFOs, they know that higher beings exist, and all of that. So did this Anunnaki group, or aliens, whatever you want to call them, missiled off the dinosaurs for the evolvement of humans? It's just kind of hard to believe that the destruction of dinosaurs came from asteroids. I mean, they already showed us in the movie Jurassic World how it is living with dinosaurs. We wouldn't be able to survive, so they had to get off the planet. Or go someplace where we're not there. I mean, they all can't be extinct. But let me know what y'all think. Stay dangerous.
So what do you guys think about that? So what do you guys think about that? Like, do you guys think they're somewhere off in the center of the earth? Do you think that they UFOs or the Anunnaki came down and splattered them all? Now, if you go with that, you think human evolution, we wouldn't survive with them damn dinosaurs. No way. There's no way in hell we survive. At all. At all. So, I mean, let me know what you guys think. So can you guys see it? Like I was saying, these petrified rocks and stuff with these humans, or just people, but they're so big. Like, how does a rock just grow in that formation? Her hips, her shoulders, her head. Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild. Excuse me. So, again, who just took out their sweet loving time and said, hey, I'm going to chisel an elephant in the middle of the water, or I'm going to chisel a lady laying on the ground, give her hips, shoulders, and head with hair. Or I'm going to chisel a big ass bear. I mean, I can understand that. But all over the place like that, it's no. Look. Like I said, I'm no conspiracy theorist, but that right there, I don't think was humanly done. At all. At all. At all. That wasn't humanly done at all. I think that formation of those things, if those things are real, happened naturally. It's not like again, it's not like it's Mount Rushmore. Or this one right here, for example. Now maybe that could have been chiseled inside that cave, but I don't know. Again, let me know what you guys think down in the comments.
Himalayan salt or petrified giants? Which is it? Hold on before you swipe on by. This isn't some crazy conspiracy theory post. I just want to show y'all pork ribs in a pink salt mine. It looks very, very, very eerily similar, doesn't it? Now, what does it look like whenever they're inside these salt mines? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does that remind y'all of? We're going to show you a couple more images, and then we're going to decide if petrified giants are real or not. I should call her. Anyways, now the theories on these giants, or these petrified giants, man, are pretty interesting. You know what I'm saying? It's all alleged. Like this right here. Look at this right here, man.
See, this is what I'm saying right here. It's a big ass face on the side of a rock mountain. Or the picture before this, it was the chick laying there. Who did that? I know that wasn't humanly done. There's no way. No one can tell me anything different. It's no way. No way.
It's freaking awesome, isn't it? So now back to the Himalayan pink salt. That looks exactly like bacon. Is this bacon or Himalayan salt? I mean, look at that, man.
Like
it
meat.
Literally looks like layers of skin, like epidermis. I'm just saying, man. I'm not saying it is. I think I might have said that already, right? Fact checkers. And remember, everybody, it's always the questions, never the answers. Always question and think about things, because, I mean, I was eating Himalayan pink salt for a long time until I came across the Dr. Regenerated, actually. Y'all should check his page out, man. This is where a lot of these pictures came from. He was one of the first ones that, I was like, I want to be a creator like that, man. Yeah. I had like 5,000 followers. It's crazy, man. True inspiration, dude. Him and a lot of others, man, who I'll mention in the next video.
The truth about giants been in our face the whole time, bro. Petrified. Now look at that. I'm telling y'all, yo. This was a couple right before they died. They perished. Something happened, yo, that made everybody turn to stone like on some Medusa shit. I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, look at that. Look at that mitt. Creepy. Look, if you turn the phone sideways, you could just see the face of the mountain right there. Crazy. Petrified big ass elephant. Look at that shit. Now you telling me they not telling me that's a grandpop that was sitting before you, you mean? Bro, this is a female's body. Y'all see that? Look at the foot. Shit!
Insight. Well, man. Hey guys. You guys made it to the end of it. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think like those petrified rocks are really petrified people or petrified animals? What about that the pink Himalayan salt? Looks like bacon. I don't eat bacon or pork, but it looks like bacon, let me tell you. Well, I want to thank you guys for joining me. Make sure you guys sub, like up, turn your notification bell, comment, share this. And until then, we'll see you on the next one.